What is going on, guys? Today we are going to talk about the greatest warm-up routine that you can do inside of an aimbots type of map. Today we're going to go through everything that you need to be doing in order to get your aim nice and sharp, and the best part is it's for absolutely free. Now I'm going to leave the workshop map down in the description of this video, but essentially today we're going to be using 5E Aim Hub. This right now is by far the greatest map to warm up on inside of workshop maps and that kind of stuff. Now let me just put a disclaimer on this video. You should not exclusively be using these workshop maps. You should be using warm-up servers as in like deathmatch servers, refrag, just doing all these other things like retakes and using these workshop maps as a way to supplement your aim routine and your aim training, right? But the great thing about this map is that it has a lot of different options, and I absolutely love that. And guys, this is going to be a straight up fresh playthrough because I have not warmed up today. I got on to make this video to showcase you guys this map, but I'm just going to give you a few little drills, a few little things that you can do inside of here that should make you better, right? For those of you that have never played these workshop maps, it's very sick. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I do when I load in is I just start like clicking the heads, right? Why is this so good? Because it allows me to just calibrate my, the sensitivity, the way the game feels. And when I get on, I don't really want to worry about spraying and doing all that stuff at first, right? So I'll just go through here, and excuse me if I miss a lot because I'm talking. It's just natural. I'm just literally going to get my literal calibration down, right? No spray control, nothing, just calibration. It's really good, right? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start spraying one bot down, right? So I'm just going to start maybe aiming a little bit lower and going through just the first spray pattern, right? Just where the bullets go straight up for the AK. And I'm going to do that. Once I start to feel comfortable with one spray down, I might start to include spray transfers. And if you guys don't know how to do spray transfers, we did a video recently where I talked about these spray transfers, and I think it's really good, right? So once you go through all those different steps, I like to just mix in all of them with the AK. I think it's really good to just sit here and do that. If you notice too, what I'm doing, guys, is I'm actually crouching while I'm doing these spray transfers and stuff too. I'm going through all the different movements that I'll be doing in game, moving while spraying, crouching while spraying, going back and forth with AD, doing all these different things. It's very helpful. And also, guys, before we get into the rest of the video, if you want to help me, watch the message from the sponsor of today's vid.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
All right, guys, so you can go ahead and do that with the AK, the M4, whatever gun you're going to be using. It's very solid, very helpful. For me, I'm an opper, so what I'll actually do is I'll get into here and, ooh, that was rough. And I'll start doing a little bit of flicks. Now, if you just want to get on and warm up, maybe you're feeling really bad with the op like I am right now, you can just do slow flicks, right? I find that these are very beneficial just to see yourself killing the bot, right? Like just to see your scope going on to the enemy, and then you can start to speed it up a little bit. Now, my favorite ones, there's like situations like this where there's two enemies on each side, because I can come here, flick to one side, and do the same thing on the other side, and just warm up both of my flicks, right? I think it's very beneficial to do this. And for me, I always struggle with flicking to the right, so it allows me to actually work on this weakness that I have. Now, other than just doing, straight up standing still bots, shuffle mode is by far like extremely beneficial. And if you actually want to skip the first part of this video and just go into shuffle mode, that can be a strategy too. I think there's value in shooting bots that aren't moving as well to calibrate yourself, but the shuffle is going to be more game-like and allow you some more dynamic movements and stuff. What you'll see high-level players doing is they'll put shuffle on, and then they'll use stuff like the deagle to track the bots and, really have to hit some hard shots so that when they get into the game, it's not as hard. It's not as difficult when you're actually in there playing real people, because these bots are genuinely just running around doing the stuff. I also think it's really cool to do rush mode and then turn some bots down. Don't play it with as many, and just focus on shooting them as they're rushing it in here. You can actually do more than this. I don't know why I turned down so much, but yeah, you just focus on shooting them before they get to you. Super good. Starts to warm up your aim, starts to make you actually have a goal in your warm up, because like if you're just going through the motions and stuff, it's not the most beneficial, right? And also I want to say it's so good to pump some music while you're doing this too. Obviously I'm recording video, we don't want to get copyright struck, right? So we're not going to do that, but this rush mode is genuinely so effective. It's something that a lot of these maps have, that this map did right. I also do rush mode with the op. I think it's very effective. But let's go into what makes this map special and something that I've been using recently. One, I think it's really cool that they have an aim training game mode, right? So we can do this. I'll use the USP. And it's just going to be like aim labs. I love this. It really helps me get my aim going. And you're just going to sit here and shoot dots for a minute, right? We're not going to go through all of it, but it's just really good to warm up your reactions, like, you know, force you to really, you know, get in that flow state, think about what targets you're going to be shooting next, and start to just make it happen naturally. I find that this is really fun to mix in because I don't like using third-party sites. I know there's value in it. Personally, I just like warming up inside of CS. But love this, absolutely love it. So definitely throw in this, do that for a few minutes, for a few rounds. Really good. You can mess with the settings as always with that. Another thing that I've been doing recently too is this peak training. It is so cool, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click start here, and we're gonna go off of this, and we're gonna practice peeking whatever side the arrow shows, right? So the arrow is gonna show us where the target is gonna be. Boom, and we just peek out like that, and we work on our counter strafes, we work on shooting moving targets. It's so good, so effective. So go ahead and do, like, again, a few minutes of that and just get used to strafing. If you guys want to get better at strafing and shooting and all this stuff, this is literally how you do it. You literally just look up here, press one button on your keyboard. When you peek, let go of it and tap the other. Boom. So I'm gonna hold D, let go with A, and start shooting, right? And that was rough, but it gets the job done. This map is really cool. I'm not gonna show you all the game modes. I'll leave a little bit of it up to mystery so that you can go through and see what works best for you. But genuinely, like, dude, like, whoever made this map, kudos to you, because it's genuinely amazing, right? For me, something I've been utilizing, and it's really helped me inside of games, like for op reaction shots, is doing this hold game mode, right? So the bots are just gonna swing you, and you just have to hold and react to them, right? And obviously you can put your crosshair in one place, you can try to move it around, and it's so effective on those reactions and getting you ready for the game when people are going to swing you like behind close walls, right? Like a shot like this is not easy at all, right? Boom, sorry, I had to focus up there, right? Like the only way you're going to get better at these tight shots where people are just swinging is by doing these warm-up routines, right? Whatever you're struggling with in game, if you can directly warm up and apply yourself in these hard situations and in moments where it's not easy, you're going to succeed, like genuinely, right? So a lot of people wonder how to get better and how to improve. It's really just by figuring out what you're weak with and actually just like actively working on it, actively practicing it. And even if it's not fun, even if it's not like something you love to do, it's just great, right? So definitely go ahead and check this map out. Lots of cool stuff on here. I didn't even go through half of what they offer. There's a lot of things that you can go and explore. There's lots of areas too. Oh, I forgot to mention, I haven't tried it out, so you know, this is all gonna be up to you, but you can actually change your settings here too, which is cool. There's crosshairs and stuff. So like I said, I'll leave it up to you to explore this map, find what works best for you. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hopefully that this helps you understand kind of what you should be doing in your warm-up maps, right? Your workshop maps. And yeah, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I have lots of good stuff cooking, so appreciate every single one of you. You all have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Peace out.